Yeah, we're living in a really crazy time where everything is up for grabs as far as the worth, weight, meaning, and measure. That goes way beyond just music. So we're trying, to understand that question for ourselves.
Greetings. Welcome back to your Blue Dreamer broadcast. I'm your humble host as always, Dr. I, bringing you your latest Blue Mix. Today I've got on a couple of local boys from the band Axxident. That's with 2 X's. We've got Pat and David. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing good. Thank you for inviting us.
Is it okay if I call you Pat?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't ask.
No, that's good. You can call him Patsy.
Patsy. Patsy Klein. Cool.
She's pretty good.
Right on. Yeah, welcome to the Blue Dreamer broadcast. You guys are from San Diego? Or from...
Born in San Diego.
Okay.
Sent back to TJ.
Okay.
Like within a week or two, I guess, after I was born. And then I spent my whole life, 34 years living in Tijuana. And I recently moved to San Diego a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah.
I was going to say Tijuana, but I didn't want to be...
it's mostly TJ.
I didn't want to be racist or anything.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm Mexican too. So.
Hell yeah.
But I'm Pocho, dude. I was born and raised in Chula Vista. Cool. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and say what you guys do in the band.
I'm David. I play the drums.
Yeah.
I'm Patricio. I try to write songs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay, so usually how I like to start is kind of where I came across you guys. I think I need to stop doing this because I always forget exactly where I found you guys, because I go through all the flyers of all the clubs, Soda Bar, Soma, everywhere.
Okay.
And I'll look for bands and just look up their music, and if I like it, send them an IG and message, and you want to do like I did with you guys, I do it with everybody. So
hey, that's pretty
I
cool.
hit up so many people, so I get lost in like where it came from, or I mean. But I do know that when I heard you guys, I was like, oh, this is dope. I liked it right away. And then when I saw you guys were 2-piece, I was like, oh, okay, even cooler. Like, okay. And yeah, and so, I mean, immediately for me, I don't know if this resonates with you guys. I thought of Black Keys, and I was just kind of like, it gives me kind of Black Keys vibes, Not necessarily just the 2-piece, but even your guys' songs, your music, your style, And then once you gave me your influences, it was like Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. I was like, oh, okay, now I definitely hear where it's coming from. But I also wrote like Royal Blood, GA20, and then like you guys kind of like sound like Arctic Monkeys too. Kind of, just, I don't know. These are just sounds that I hear and what I'm familiar with. And then I kind of just like, does any of that make sense to you guys?
It really does. Mostly because, I mean, I was born in 1990.
Yeah.
Pat was born in 1989. So
Okay.
our adolescence pretty much consisted on listening to that indie rock
The
revival
golden era
thing.
of indie rock.
For sure.
Yeah, some of the bands that I used to listen to back in the day, some of them I don't know, I just don't like them anymore, but there's a few that did stick around. Like, for instance, I was a big fan of The Strokes when I was a teenager, and then,
For sure.
As time went by, I just lost track. Many of the bands that I liked when I was a teenager, they kind of lost it after the third album. Many of them.
Yeah.
And I mean,
sometimes the second, sometimes the first.
Yeah, that is true. I saw the Arctic Monkeys the very first time they played in San Diego. They played at Soma.
Oh, sick.
It was like 2006. It was a cool show.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, I had a great time, but like as time went by, you become more eclectic, and you start, like digging into other sounds. I mean,
Yeah.
I had my faces.
Yeah.
I listened to folk for a bit of my existence, and then I was like very into electronic music.
Yeah.
I did go to a lot of late night parties and raves, etc.
Like raves, like
yeah.
for
As
real?
a matter
Okay.
of fact, in
Oh, yeah.
my late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And then after that, I don't know, just clicked again that heavy music, punk rock, stoner rock, etc. Just
Yeah.
I was clicked into Queens of the Stone Age.
Fuck
I've been a fan of them for quite a while. And,
Hell yeah.
like that kind of vibe. That,
Yeah.
Like
It's rock and roll, man.
We try to reflect. Yeah, we just keep
Yeah.
that like straight rock and roll. Like with the BRMC, that's Pat's favorite band. So
Yeah.
the Black Keys. And I think
Yeah.
one time we were having that conversation where Pat mentioned that we don't try to hide our influences.
For sure.
Like the White Stripes, for instance. That's
Yeah.
something he also really likes, and I like as well. Like
Yeah.
Jack White's skills on the
Yeah.
guitar and.
Well, I don't think you
You know?
necessarily mimic Meg White because
Yeah, 'cause-
you're way better than her.
Oh, thank you.
She's pretty good. I mean, she's got what she does it pretty
No,
well.
I'm just
but-
kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Just so you guys know, I'm a clown, dude. I
Yeah,
joke
yeah,
around
it's
a
all
lot.
good. But
No, but you're a great drummer. Dude.
Hey, thank
you got
you.
great fucking rhythm for
Hey,
sure. For
appreciate
sure.
it.
That's something I always look for in the
took
bands
me
that I
took
listen
me a
to.
while. Took me a while.
Well,
to
then
get
and I
there.
saw you pick Pantera, so that's like one of my
Yeah.
all-time fucking.
Yeah,
because
because when you send me that question, like,
Yeah.
think about the first song that have you ever
Yeah.
kind of like clicked.
Yeah,
And when I was 7,
yeah,
my sister, she's 10 years older than me, so she was in high school
yeah,
in TJ.
yeah.
And
See,
she
I'm
had
10 years older than you.
Yeah.
Guys, by the way. Just like-
So my sister, she had a boyfriend,
Yeah.
and the boyfriend was a drummer, and he was a metalhead,
Mm.
and he would play that song.
I fucking love that song.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that album. I think that's
Trend
my
Kill.
favorite album. Is Try and Kill.
So, but that intro, like it
Yeah.
I remember that screaming. Like it actually sounds like a Pantera. Like, wah!
yeah,
Oh, that was so cool.
yeah,
So that's why I picked that song
Yeah.
because that's one of the tracks that I like. If I just kind of like go back in memory,
Yeah.
it's the first thing that comes into my
Fuck yeah.
mind. So,
Fuck yeah.
so
That's
it's pretty
fucking cool,
you
man.
know.
That's cool. Yeah. What about you, Pat?
As far as early influence,
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked Beethoven.
Yeah.
And that just because classical music.
yeah.
I took lessons when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like I started playing piano.
Yeah.
My
I
mom
didn't even know.
Yeah, my mom used to wake me up every morning to go to school, but she'd play whatever Beethoven. We had a piano laying around, and
Yeah.
my grandpa used to really be into opera, and he actually had a really good voice. So
Nice.
So for me, it's just
Some
more
music's
like,
in your blood, too,
Well,
though,
kind
right?
of like I like definitely started classical music, but I picked that song in particular because it was like the first one of the earliest tracks I can remember where music can actually make you feel something.
For sure.
And that completely changed
Yeah.
my how I thought about music, even in like cartoons and
Yeah.
movies and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
back in the day, like before, like very different than these kids. We'd maybe even you watch like the Looney Tunes
Oh,
or
yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Yep.
And I'll never forget
Everything
that.
is
exactly,
music.
Exactly.
It's all
like,
music.
There's that Tom and Jerry episode where it's that French Lynch Hungarian Rhapsody
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
he's so like you start paying attention to that sort of
Yeah.
thing, and
Yeah.
that was why I selected that
I
track.
mean,
in
all of it, it's
particular.
amazing that all the sound effects are instruments.
Right.
I mean, to most of it, probably like 90% of it is instruments.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the runs is like, like strings and, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Shit
exactly.
like that. It's crazy.
And then, as far as like the Jack White thing, it's like I remember being in 6th grade and you either liked, at least in my little school that I went to, you either liked the White Stripes or didn't. And
Sure.
and I'm like, dude, I like the White Stripes.
Yeah.
It was like Seven Nation Army, and
Yeah.
he had played that amazing cover of Death Letter
Mhm.
at the MTV Music Awards, I think, where he goes crazy on the slide. And
Okay.
I'm like, I remember seeing that live, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
for
And
sure.
And that's
So,
something that
it was just like,
happened.
wow.
That happened to us when we were teenagers because it was either like we liked
were
punk gigs.
before
We used to
that,
go to I used to go to punk shows and ska shows when I was 14, 15, with my other friends in TJ, but
Yeah.
we were mostly into the indie rock, and I was playing in a band when it was my first band when I was 14. We were playing Strokes covers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And people used to make fun of us because we liked that stuff. And then over the time, it just became very popular.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we didn't follow that track either, you know? Like,
Yeah.
we're not trying to be like the Strokes or anything like that. I mean, not quite my thing, but
Not my bag.
No. We remember when Kings of Leon were actually still cool.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
first
That was a
album.
long time ago. That was a long time ago.
I thought about picking one of their songs for my influences,
For
honestly,
sure.
because they were, dude.
Did you guys find that a hard question? I've had people like
Yeah.
literally
It took me-
not want to do the interview because they were like, I can't choose, and I'm like, okay,
Kinda.
it's meant to be kind of general.
I
It's
guess
not
if
to
you're
be
like
that
fully
heavy.
devoted to music,
sure.
like it gets you thinking. It took me a while to pick these
For sure.
songs, honestly.
Yeah,
So,
respect.
I mean, I could have probably picked like
Yeah,
10 other songs just
Yeah.
kind of like to add to the story of the mix, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was...
and to me, it's like the more eclectic, the better. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean, I think maybe I should make that part of the little prompt that I ask for people. You
No,
know,
I'm actually-
make it eclectic.
I
if
feel
you want,
I
yeah.
feel fortunate of attending like so many concerts
Yeah.
throughout my life and seeing many genres
Yeah,
and musicians performing all sorts of styles and
yeah,
as you grow older you start embracing that sound of other world. I'm really into the like Turkish music, like the
Sure.
world music,
Fuck yeah.
African vibes,
yeah,
Afrobeat, etc.
yeah.
And yeah, dude, that's something that grew on me
Yeah.
later on in my life.
Yeah.
Yes, you keep on discovering, but yeah, I mean, as
Yeah.
long as my life revolves around music,
Yeah.
you know.
What was the first instrument you played?
I played guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, I played guitar.
How old were you when you started?
I was 14.
Okay.
14,
Same.
yeah.
Same.
I was into the drums, but the place we lived wasn't big enough, and I remember my sister suggested like, well, I mean, if you can't fit the drums, you might as well play guitar.
Yeah.
And I kind of got into that idea, and I just started like replicating songs. I've never been, taught any any notes or any theory
any
in general.
theory or anything. Yeah.
No, I'm primitive. I'm empirical.
Same.
And
Same.
it's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I had my eras where I played music in my early teens, then I stopped
Yeah.
for quite a while. I was a baseball player, and I was forced to play
okay.
for a long while. So
Okay. But did you like baseball or?
I started liking it as a kid. I played like 12 years straight,
Okay.
and then after those 12 years, I hated it, and then I took a 12-year break, and after that, I went back when I was 31, and
To baseball?
oh yeah, dude,
Oh shit.
and it was super cool.
You play in the league right now? or?
Not right now because I
Playing
had
music?
Yeah, I moved to San Diego and
Oh,
I
okay.
just couldn't play over there because I was playing TJ and I
For
had
sure.
some other stuff with my body and my stomach
For sure.
that kind of fucked it up for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I had to stop for
That's cool.
a while.
Yeah, baseball is my favorite sport.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a sports guy at all, but I love
Baseball's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not into watching sports on TV.
Yeah, me neither.
But I like playing the sport.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I really enjoy playing baseball, dude.
Dope.
But
Yeah. So when did you start playing drums?
when I was 20.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was 20.
Why?
A friend of mine that I was attending Southwestern College. I wasn't taking any courses. I was just going there and like, getting
Yeah.
drugged,
Hanging out. Yeah.
hanging out,
hanging out, at school.
pretending I'm doing my courses, so I don't disappoint my family, I guess. But yeah, I had this friend Aldo. He became a really good friend of mine, and we started playing at his house. He had a drum set and a guitar, and I brought my guitar, but I don't know, like I picked the drums because they were there,
Yeah.
and little by little I just got into it. And
Yeah.
a friend, after a few months, a friend of mine, he let me borrow some money to buy, like a used drum kit, and
Yeah.
that's how I started.
Yeah.
And then I played for a couple of years, and then I took another break for I don't know.
Yeah.
But like another 4 years. I don't know. It's been on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Pat? When did you and you said you played piano first?
Well, it was like very little.
Yeah.
And then kind of did other stuff.
Yeah.
And then kind of maybe around his same age. I think I had heard like an Elliott Smith song or something. Like watched Good Will Hunting or something. I forgot exactly what the details were, but I'm like, hey, I kind of want to write songs. Like that seems appealing, you know, because you just hear the guitar and the voice.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're 15 and you're whatever depressed or something.
Yeah. For me, it was Nirvana. Nirvana was big. That's what made me want to play guitar and write songs. Yeah, that's
Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't have as good taste. Although I had discovered Nirvana like in middle school too. Sure. You know, like you go through that sort of phase where you're listening to, I don't know, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, Nirvana, like all that stuff. But then like,
exactly.
Actually, we talk about Black Sabbath too, which is the only like sort of classic rock, quote unquote, that I can still kind of fathom to listen to.
I remember when they used to play that in like Rock 105.3 all the time.
Yeah.
Like it was Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, that's I think it's aged very well.
And that's when the reality show was, you know, on its
peak. Yeah.
And you kind of worshipped Ozzy Osbourne because he was like the coolest dude on TV. I don't know.
For sure.
That and the Jackass dudes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up sick.
Yeah, me too.
I play Jackass. The new one's coming out too.
Yeah. They're too old for that shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You want some more cars or something?
Some more money. Exactly.
Yeah. Somewhere like I'm like, I never took it seriously. I'm just gonna play acoustic guitar, like whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and then kind of discovered Bob Dylan because of Guns N' Roses.
Sure.
Like, you know, and then you start going back in time and like saying, oh, who are these people that influenced Jack White?
Yeah.
And then also listening to Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, the album Howl had come out in 2005. That was a big influence.
Yeah.
Had not really started singing or really writing songs, but just try to play covers. I've always been kind of shy about my voice.
Yeah.
So I bought like a bunch of harmonicas and a headset, and I'm like, oh, I can play the melodies and play rhythm.
Total Dylan.
And then, exactly.
Yeah,
you know, you're discovering the shit. You're playing along to albums or whatever.
Yeah.
Very proud of this. At some point, I could play along to all of Howl.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
You know, play along to like Bob Dylan songs, almost note for note, things like that with the harmonica and the guitar. And then you discover some friends that are also friends of his that they're like, hey, you want to start jamming? And then you realize like, oh, I can't do this on an acoustic guitar. And then you get an electric guitar. I kind of still played it like an acoustic, but then you discover like a small tube amp. Yeah. And you turn it up and then,
So you're like, oh, this is different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute, this electric guitar is a lot easier to play than an acoustic guitar. Maybe I can start soloing, and then from there, and on, and then.
So you never really took lessons?
I did. Okay. Yeah. So I
did
take lessons. I've always been a little bit more. I like to understand how things work.
Sure.
So definitely took private lessons a lot, and then knowing how much of that is just sort of like bullshit, and how much of that kind of stifles your own individuality.
You
know,
Respect.
you learn enough jazz standards and stuff from the real book, you kind of feel like you're just doing math on a guitar. So like
that's
again, that was very valuable, but not so much anymore. I don't think about it unless I have like I get stuck creatively, then I'll go back to.
It's funny because I'm the exact same way, but from the opposite side. Like I feel like my music and my style has always been too simple.
Okay.
And like I've always like been my own worst enemy as far as like you never learned shred. You never learn like I know one scale I think, and I don't solo. I'm a rhythm player, you know.
Well, as they say, simple ain't easy. So.
Yeah. Exactly. And I even wrote that as a note, you know, simple music, you know, like quote unquote simple music. And it's like, honestly, I've only recently learned to embrace the part that I play in music as the whole spectrum. Because music is what I've been calling music lately is a spectrum. And it's like infinite colors, and there's just lighter shades, darker, even darker. And like everybody fits at some point. Whatever their skill, whatever their style, everybody fits in that spectrum. And that's the part you play. You know what I mean? That's your part to play, and that's what you do. And it's like I've had to learn to teach myself to be like, hey, do what you do and don't worry about anything else, because that's what you fucking do. Like, I can pick up a guitar and just write shit and make shit, no problem.
I mean, at the end, it's all about style. So.
Yeah, you know, another thing I wrote down that I want to ask too. So, for sure. So, did you guys start in bands when you were younger? Like,
I played in a band.
yeah, you said you were playing guitar and stuff.
Yeah, I was playing guitar. We were playing like Strokes covers and
Yeah,
Libertines covers,
Yeah.
etc. Played for like about a year,
Uh-huh.
and then I quit playing for like many years until I was 20 when I started playing the drums, and I played
Yeah.
a 2-piece
Okay.
with a friend of mine, with Aldo,
Okay.
and we played for like a year. But
Was it intentional, or was it just because you guys were just jamming?
It ended up happening. We just it was all instrumentals, and we were pretty bad.
pretty bad, like badass, or
we were,
no? Just kidding.
Well,
We were bad.
yeah, we were just bad. I have so many, like, for very first show we played,
Yeah.
I got so fucked up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
that-
so
Yeah, you
drunk.
definitely play bad.
Yeah, I ended up apparently, because I can't remember. Like, I stood up by the third song and I just walked off the stage. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like 20. So yeah, we did many fuck ups on our shows because we were too young and too stupid, and we
Right.
used to get like fucked up every time we played. So
Yeah.
it just didn't work out. And yeah, years went by and I quit music, and I was booking shows in TJ for a while.
Okay.
It was fun, and then I was mostly focused just on the booking.
Yeah.
That's when Pat started playing with another, like, two friends of us,
Okay.
and that's when I kind of like stepped in and tried to help him out, like hooking him up with shows and and being like kind of like quote unquote like manager and
Okay.
Again, just for the sake of context,
Yeah.
like, we've all known each other
Since
all
high
the
school.
people since
Okay,
we were
pretty much the whole
14,
time.
15.
Okay.
So
For sure.
this goes back 20 years.
Yeah. No, respect.
so it's been a while. Yeah. And then when I was 28, a friend from adolescence, he reached out and he asked me if I wanted to play the bass, and I said yes because I happen to have a bass at home.
There you go.
And I started playing with a band called Hawk Auburn,
Okay.
and it was fun. That's what kind of got me hooked into playing live music again
Okay.
when I was 28. Yeah, and then it was a brief time in the band. I was there for like 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
and that Pat had already quit his other band, Rever,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of reconnected
Yeah.
after like a 2-year gap, and we decided to play music. Yeah, just to jam.
Yeah.
Well, that band ended Rever. I don't know. We had potential. That
Yeah,
wasn't,
they
that
were
wasn't my
pretty good.
choice.
What was the style, would you say?
Pretty similar, right?
Similar.
I would say it's a little bit more, well,
Like better structured, I think.
I think because I played more in standard tuning, not very much in open tunings like I do now.
Okay.
I think at the time I was still taking a lot of like guitar lessons with the sort of jazz guru. So like I had this chip on my shoulder where I thought like I needed to be a guitar player,
Yeah.
which I have absolutely no.
Intention.
Like I don't even think about that now. Like
Yeah.
to me, the guitar is like a tool. I
Sure.
need to make it sound the way it sounds for
Yeah.
the sake to serve the song. I don't.
Yeah.
But back then it was more like, oh, I need to show that
Technical.
I can fucking shred or whatever.
Sure.
That sort of goes out the window now.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I figured that whole music thing would have ended.
Yeah.
So then on my own, I'm like, I'm just gonna start playing open tunings and try to do something completely different than David kind of kept reaching out. I actually probably ignored him in the beginning. And, you know, he says like he wants to jam, and then another friend of his and kind of acquaintance of mine named Michael Amaya
Okay.
was also jamming with us and him.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So was
But
that like the birth of what you guys are doing now?
exactly.
Yeah, Michael, the third member.
The
of
third member
Axxident.
that hopefully he listens to it, you know, this, and then be like,
And
dude,
comes
like,
back?
Yeah, I don't. Well,
It's a close friend. It's a rough story.
it's not our story to
For
tell,
sure, for sure.
but
Our story to tell. Yeah, but he was
respect.
he was the best. Yeah, he was the best one.
Yeah,
And
was.
he had been in other projects with like the same circle of friends that we've We played together. We jammed together. And
Yeah.
I recorded jams at his house.
Was he playing bass with you guys? Or?
He was a multi-instrumental.
Okay.
We were switching
And
off.
we were
guitar
switching off
and
like
bass.
guitar and like
Or
guitar,
sorry.
bass, and
Yeah.
drums.
Oh
It
shit!
was
All
cool,
of you going.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was me and him, kind of like
Not
just
me, I don't-
rotating.
I
But it
can't
didn't
do
last
anything.
long.
Yeah.
It was a brief time with Mike, and before the very first like official accident,
Yeah.
we used to call ourselves Pineapple before
Yeah,
that.
Pineapple. I think Carlos Jr.
Yeah,
was
Carlos
also.
Jr. was the first one. Yeah, like pretty bad names.
Where did
was also
Accident come from? Yeah.
I don't know. There's just apparently there's other bands with the same name. Unfortunately, but I don't give a fuck about multiverses at this point.
With 2 X's too?
Yeah.
We'll just put another X and make it 3
Yeah.
X's.
We
No,
might just do it at 4.
Yeah.
We'll just do 4 fucking X's. Yeah, like Accident. Yeah, dude.
It did.
Like a snake. Yeah.
Cool. So, okay. So I put here 2-piece. What are the pros and cons of being in a 2-piece to you guys right now? I mean,
The pros is that you don't get to deal with more people.
for sure. More brains. Yeah.
Yeah, the cons. Well, it's like a marriage, right? Yeah, my wife even says like, "Yeah, he's like your husband." You know, like we're very devoted into what we do. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
there.
it's I think I guess on an interpersonal level, obviously you get to know the other person pretty well,
Yeah.
and musically, and then on a personal note, sitting in cars.
And then you just gotta keep in mind the fact that we both have very, very, very different personalities and different,
Okay.
completely.
Yeah.
Well, our taste in music, you know.
I can kind of tell just by looking at you guys.
Yeah, we don't share quite exact the same taste in like all of the music that we listen to. So
For sure.
yeah, we have.
But that adds to the flavor, right?
Yeah, and also the fact that I'm primitive in my style, and Pat's like,
Yeah.
you know, like
But that's-
taught musician.
That's
so,
great dynamics.
So that's a
though,
good,
I
it's a
think.
good blend. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, we just found a point in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I guess if you're talking about from a musical standpoint,
Yeah.
one of the things that the biggest pros is that we get to go full on.
It's easier
to
to travel.
explore our instruments.
Yeah.
There's no holding back when I'm playing
Yeah.
and when he's playing.
Yeah.
Which also does present certain problems when we're trying to work on dynamics and stuff. But for the most part,
Right.
like we unlike you're just in a 4-piece or 5-piece band or something, you
Yeah.
can kind of chill, because we've recently had that experience
Yeah.
playing in
We're backing up
backing
Acid Tongue.
musicians as Acid Tongue, and we're like, wait, we're not doing a whole lot, but somehow like whatever, it still sounds like
Yeah.
is full as like when us two, and at least in my head, are
Okay.
going full on heavy,
That's fucking
which
cool.
that's hard work. I think the hard part as a guitar player is realizing that you kind of have to fill in those lows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to get creative with tunings
For
and
sure,
stuff, and
yeah.
then even techniques and stuff, especially for me who is
Yeah.
too dumb to use pedals.
Really? You
So
don't use any pedals
I,
at all?
I do. I use a few, but like nothing past like
Okay.
multi-effect board, that
For
sort
sure.
of thing.
Right.
We both had our phase like during the pandemic where we bought a lot of pedals and experimented and just searched for a whole bunch of pedals, and then realized we don't even need that many.
Yeah.
It gets in the way of us because, again, what you hear is you two guys that are really playing their instruments to the best of their abilities,
For
whether
sure.
you like it or not.
Yeah.
It's how.
Well, I
we
mean,
approach-
and being a 2-piece, you guys are stripped down basically to the bare minimum.
Right.
I mean, of a band. You know, I mean, it could
Yeah,
be a guy
that's
playing
that-
drums
that
and
might
doing
be-
clinics and shit. But
that might be one of the cons, the fact that you can't really fuck up as much because it's more noticeable
sure.
when you do it, because I mean it's just like 2 elements, well 3 with the voice, but
Yeah.
still, like just 2 people doing it.
Yeah. 2 pieces.
Yeah, you fuck up that bit and kind of like.
Do you think about that a lot?
I'm neurotic, so
Yes.
every
So the
now
answer
and
is
then-
yes.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you think about that a lot?
I don't. I actually haven't thought about the fact that there's only 2 of us
Yeah.
playing on a bill with 3, 4, 5 people.
Yeah.
It doesn't even enter my mind anymore. It did in the beginning.
Oh no, we're not overwhelmed by that at
But-
all. It's just we step into
Yeah.
stage and we
On-
just
on a-
Fuck it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I tend to act awkward when I'm on the stage. It's like
One of us has to have the personality, though. I think I'm definitely a little bit more restrained and a little bit more quiet.
I can tell.
I mean, that's
it's
like,
No, but that's fucking cool, man. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna give you just what I see, you know, and so like I said, when I heard your music first, I was just like, okay, this sounds fucking cool. I already like it. Great rhythm. It's all rhythm, basically. You know what I mean? Like heavy, you know, and then just connect. I was connecting with you through IG.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, cool. So, you know, it's just, and then, you know, seeing some of your videos, I always go through Instagram and everything. And then, I don't know. It's so cool. Like, if there's anything I've always wanted to do you know, I've been in bands since I was 14 years old. It was always 3-piece for some reason. That's just kind of my curse. Like, I love it.
It's a good number, man.
It's just hard though to write and sing at the same to sing. You know, I'm a vocalist and a guitarist. You know what I mean? So I get, you know, the difficulties of trying to write something, you know, beyond the most simplistic shit. You know what I mean? And just trying to get better at both at the same time. And it's like, I'm not the greatest guitarist, but then like me trying to find my voice was another. It's like two different brains working at the same time, you know. And
I can't play the guitar and sing at the same
yeah,
time.
exactly. I can barely do it. Like, I'm
yeah.
amazed that I can fucking do it. Like,
I wish.
you know. And so like, I don't know if you listened to the songs that I sent you, the devotee stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was like me stepping out of the band situation. Like in 2018 was the last time I played with my band.
Okay.
And because I was like a homie passed away.
Yeah.
We did a tribute concert for him at the Casbah. And like that was the first time I ever got nervous on stage. Like, I never get nervous. I get excited. And like my hands started, like, I was fucking up bad. And I was just like, what is going on here, dude? Like, I don't know if it was thinking of him or I don't know what it was, but I was like, after that show, I was like, okay, I'm done. I want to take a break, dude. And like I told, me and my bass player friend are the closest. We've been known each other since high school, and we've been in bands together since high school. And I was like, I got to take a break, dude. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. We're playing songs from like 20 years ago. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I want to do something different. And so I started writing the devotee stuff. As soon as COVID happened, that's when I started writing the stuff that I showed you guys.
That's when we started during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's when we got like very serious with it because fortunately we had the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like each of us like at our own houses, and then as time went by, he had time to go to my house because I had a personal spot for jamming at home.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we started practicing, and that's when we started actually doing songs, right?
Yeah.
In the beginning, we started playing. We didn't even have like full songs.
Yeah.
You know, like you get to a point where you don't even know how to end the song.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And that's also another. Yeah, that's another thing I want to ask too. You know, so like what I was saying is basically getting to where I did with what I'm doing now, and I'm not even really focusing on it too much, the devotee stuff, but it was like I was so. We were on lockdown and everything, and so I was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna. The first song I wrote was called "COVID Blues," and I was like, I was listening to more ZZ Top, more blues, more, you know what I mean, like, and then I started getting more into country and more in different things, and it all started like getting into my guitar playing and like the way I wanted to do vocals. So I was just writing songs and then vocalizing on top. And trying to get into, you know, melodies and harmonizing and like really without playing both at the same time. And that just, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I just want to write songs. That's all I want to do now. I don't even care for playing live anymore. I don't even know if I ever will play live again. But it was just, so I don't know if that, you know, you guys identify with that as far as, so I want to ask like songwriting process. How does that, you know, you were kind of getting there with it, but like, how does a song write? How do you guys write your songs? What's the process? And like, just jamming, or do you have preconceived ideas?
Pat normally comes up with an idea, and then I try to follow. Yeah. And then we just kind of jam it out and changes as as it goes by.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just come out naturally, like at once.
Yeah.
It's happened before with a few of our songs.
Yeah.
That like kind of like magically just
Sure.
it just becomes the
Yeah.
jam that we both like, and we keep on playing it, and we just
Yeah.
follow it through.
Yeah.
But other songs, they take a while to be done.
Yeah.
There was a point where some of the songs that we did, we would just kind of like challenge ourselves to play them live, kind of right away,
For sure.
and we stuck around with those kind of like the way they ended sounding, by the shows.
Yeah.
They change a lot. We have versions of the song. Pat changes songs like all the fucking time.
The way you play, then.
Yeah,
Everything.
It's
Okay.
the keys, the tunings,
There's versions of most of our songs. It's
Respect.
yeah.
You guys are
Kinda
like
like-
polar opposites. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I
I-
can totally
I-
tell, dude.
Well, I guess because the songs for me, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand the melody, I understand the chord progression,
Yeah.
but what the key it is
Yeah.
and what tuning I'm using, how
Yeah,
I want to
yeah, yeah.
approach it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. Also, I
like
get
usually I'm
bored.
the one who has the
sometimes.
hardest time like figuring out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think David gets attached to the keys a little bit more, but sometimes depending on how my voice is or how I'm feeling,
Sure.
I'm just like I need to lower it. Or sometimes I'm feeling a little bit different, and I'm like I can raise it.
Sure.
Yeah, it depends on the mood.
But-
Like they just mutate.
Yeah,
For sure.
but I think as far as like songwriting, I think because you see, and then this is something very important. The most important thing that I think
Yeah.
would want to be conveyed in the podcast. It's like
Sure.
yeah, like I'm the one that's like singing the songs and I'm like writing them, but there's no way that I could write the songs if it wasn't for David playing the
Right.
rhythm.
Right.
Because if he weren't there, then who's to say that even the songs were to be good? Or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because or maybe they'd be better, maybe they'd be worse. I can't say.
It's like a foundation to stand on.
exactly.
And then you go build up
Yeah,
from there.
it just flows.
so it's like
Yeah,
I think people underestimate the rhythm section, and I think even though he does have a different direction
Sure.
that maybe drives me not necessarily to play the songs the way that I want to,
Yeah.
but I mean it seems to work out because
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, they blend
as long
in.
as they're not exactly
Yeah.
they we blend together well, and I don't think we write necessarily the same sort of cheesy sort of riffs that a lot of people even like.
That's my
play.
goal. That's my goal when I play the drums and when I try
To write cheesy riffs?
No, not
No,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
kidding.
just to do the opposite, not to play the
Right.
same same
Yeah.
thing when I play the drums.
Yeah.
I try
Yeah.
not to imitate. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a tribute band to any
Right.
to any other people.
Right.
Like it's cool to show the influences,
Yeah.
but it's also quite important. I think it's like a fundamental just to put in your own spice,
Your
and,
personality.
yeah, and kind of give
Yeah.
it your own twist to what you do.
100%.
And I get a little obsessive when I try to compose it. Well, if you could call it a composition, right? But yeah, when I just bang that shit,
Yeah.
I try to do it different. I try to not to follow the same standards. And I'm also left-handed,
Oh, okay.
and I played like right-handed position, so that also kind of like the wires are kind of like all mixed up together. So so it makes interesting rhythms in my brain.
How do you mean? You using this hand on the hat, or
Like most of I do most of my leads with the left hand, but I played in like a standard right-handed position.
yeah?
So I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean when you're playing guitar?
No, when I play the drums, and if I play
What do you
guitar, I
mean
play
leads. What do you mean?
leads with your hand when you play the drums.
Oh, I see. I
like
got you. I
for
got you. I
fills,
got you. I got you.
etc.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you.
But yeah, guitar I play left-handed, and so with the bass.
Okay.
Yeah, but the drums, like I feel comfortable. Yes, just with that position. But my wiring, it's different. So it works out with what he does, I guess.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like I get asked this a lot, but about like the tunings and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
The string gauges and
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
tuning-
put gear. I want to ask
Yeah.
about gear and stuff. I'm a gear nut, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm down.
You got to think of it. My tuning is, first of all, I like 432 hertz.
Okay. Respect. No, I know why. Yeah.
No, well, there's that sort of thing, and I
Explain.
tried it as a joke.
Please
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the theory.
The theory is like 440 was raised because of the Nazis,
Yep.
and it was like mind control
Yep.
sort of thing.
Yep.
But I heard 432 hertz, and then I didn't even tell this guy, but
Yeah.
I remember we showed up to, I think, the first recording
Yeah.
of our like first release when we went to
Ensenada.
Ensenada with Laurel. He had already heard like a thing, and he's
Yeah.
like, it sounds different like it sounds.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, well.
It's not quite
I'll stick
out
with
of
that.
tune.
No.
But it's
Right.
different.
No, it's in the right pitch.
Yeah,
at
the
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
a frequency.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
and then, like, I live down, I guess the best way to explain it would be baritone A. So, like, think if you were capoed at the 5th fret, but an octave down. And then for a lot of the songs, I'll even tune down to what would be like a drop D, but
Sure.
it's really a G or whatever. Or
Do you use a capo?
Every now and then.
Every now and then for
Okay.
for certain songs when I'm trying to reach certain pitch,
Sure.
like normal guitar
Sure.
tuning, I'll put it
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
We have a song called Devil Hands that I've been messing around with a capo a little bit more at
Okay.
the higher range.
Yeah.
It sounds a little bit
But are your
I don't know.
tunings like blues tunings? Like,
not all
or
of them.
do you pick yourself?
I don't even know. Sometimes it's just because I'm not hitting all the strings at once necessarily because I'm tuned
Yeah.
so low that you hit a bunch of chords.
Yeah.
It sounds bad.
Okay.
Even if they're in tune to
Right.
me.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like
some people say
Yeah.
they can also hear a bass.
Yes,
so
I
like,
agree. That's why I was
like-
going to ask about pedals. I was like, do you have an octave?
No,
There
dude.
is some low fucking tones.
Yeah,
in
so like my D, which would be my 5th string.
Yeah.
I don't know. Think of it, I guess for some other people, you can think of it that way, or you can think of it like a 7-string guitar tune,
Sure.
a step down without the high string
Right.
would be another way.
Okay.
We don't play metal, but metalheads seem to respect what
They
we do
see
because of
Oh,
the
yeah.
tuning. So
What gauge strings are you using?
13.5
Okay.
for the A.
Hell yeah.
And then 18 for an E. Is it an E? Yeah. And then 26 for a C, 36 for a G.
So you're
48 for a
pulling.
G,
How many packs do you buy? You buy 6
64
packs
for
and
an A.
pick one of
No,
every
no.
pack?
I gotta buy them separately.
That's what I'm saying.
Just strings. Just
Yeah.
strings. Thank God sells them.
Fuck, dude.
And then I'll tune one string down.
Okay, you're
for,
a
like-
maniac.
So
Right
for
on.
we got a song called Unknown where I'll tune
the 6
string
one's
down
a
to a
bass
C.
string, right?
Hell
Yeah, and then
He
I
has
got
a
a song
bass string
called-
on the
Yeah,
sixth.
yeah. I don't
What's
know.
the gauge
Maybe
of
it's
the
just too
the bass?
nerdy? Son of Sam,
low?
I'll tune the 3rd string down half a step just to get certain things. Or it like
That's a trip.
most of the songs have at least one string out of tune
Okay.
to like normal guitar dynamics just to
Sure.
give me a sound.
Interesting.
So that it's like
Interesting. Very
yeah.
interesting.
To me, that's more interesting than I'm like gonna add a phaser or vibrato pedal or
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah, you
I
got
just
me
don't-
on strings, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I like
You're like, I don't need pedals. Check
Then
out my
there's
string
the
gauges.
slide
Check
stuff.
out my gauges,
Dude, it's
bro.
like, and that's the other thing. Like, man, like I start adding a bunch of stuff, and I try to play slide, and I can't even hear if
Yeah.
the stuff is in tune or not.
Right.
When you're on stage and
Oh
you're
yeah,
thrown
it's
on,
the deadly that's Pat's
like-
deadly weapon. He's
it's
the
like,
he's
yeah.
all about the slide.
it's
Yeah.
like
Respect.
that's a different tuning. That's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Who influenced your slide style?
I remember entering a guitar shop. Is this guy called Victor Nieto. He worked at Mark's Guitar across from Southwestern
Yeah.
in Chula Vista.
Yeah. Before a car went through it.
Yeah,
Jesus,
exactly.
Yeah. That's great.
And I remember hearing, I'll never forget it. I actually struggled to choose one of those songs because it was one of those things you hear that are like, what the fuck is that? And
Yeah.
it was, I heard Can't Be Satisfied by Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's it. That's the sound.
Okay.
So I definitely copped that sort of open G tuning from
Yeah,
him, but
yeah.
I'm tuned down at
Yeah.
a baritone to E flat. So that's my favorite tuning that I use. And I'll
Nice.
make it minor or major or add like a sixth or something. It doesn't.
You're
Yeah, he's like,
such
no.
a nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
Nerd.
Yeah, exactly. And
No, it's all good. I'm just
so
jealous.
those are the things that get me excited.
No, that's
Yeah,
cool, man. I
don't
respect
talk
that a
as
lot.
much, but yeah.
I respect that a lot. See, that's I
That was
know
very
there's something fucking really cool about you guys, and I'm gonna be following you guys now from now on. I might like show up and be like, hey, can I play with you guys? Like, can we jam or something? No, I really like what you guys are doing, man. I really,
thank
really
you.
do.
Well,
What kind of
because-
guitar are you playing?
It's a 59 reissue 335.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool,
So,
for sure.
and it's kind of the dream guitar. Bought
Yeah.
it when I turned 30.
Yeah,
Finished grad school.
It's a
I'm
burst,
Like, this
or-
is yeah.
for sure. That's
So
cool.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
And it has strings that it wasn't meant to have on it, and it's beat to shit. And yeah,
That's how you like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What drums are you playing now?
I play live through a, like a standard, like shitty Gretsch drum kit.
For sure.
Yeah, and like use.
So you're not a big gear dude?
Oh no, I just banged the shit out of
Right
the
on.
drums.
Respect it. Respect it.
It's a solid kit. I've had it for like 8 years, and it's been through a lot of gigs even before I started playing with Axxident. Like that was the backline kit for many of the shows I booked in it.
You play hard? You a heavy player? I can tell. No.
No,
It sounds
not
like it.
quite. Yeah, some people say I am, but I don't think I hit it that hard. To be
For sure.
honest, I hardly break
Cymbal.
drumsticks, or I've never broken a cymbal.
Oh,
to be
okay,
honest, so yeah. And recently I broke the bass drum, the skin.
Oh, wow.
But it took me 6 years to break it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm not quite of a heavy like a
It
heavy
gave
hitter.
up. It was like, all right, fine.
Yeah, but
shit,
that
I'm-
Gretsch, dude, it's a warrior. Honestly, it's
Well,
a
Gretsch is-
it's
yeah.
a Catalina Elite.
Nice.
I bought it in LA.
So it's old, right?
On
It wasn't. You didn't buy it brand new.
It-
No,
a girl used to own it, and she used it like twice. So it's kind
okay.
of like Guitar Center owned.
Still kind of new. Yeah.
dude, like like relatively new, and she sold it for me with the cymbals, etc.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then I do have a very fancy drum kit at his house, but that will
Goes
never,
nowhere.
That goes nowhere. It's like a 71 Ludwig.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's like a thermoglass with
Fuck yeah.
really cool cymbals, and
Dope.
yeah, it's a beauty. Like the bass drum is an 18-inch
Hell yeah.
drum, and
Punch.
yeah, it's like riding a bull. It's really cool. I'm a tiny guy, so
Fuck yeah.
so yeah, dude, I look kind of funny just playing that huge drum kit, but yeah, dude, it sounds
Hell yeah.
it sounds very, very, very cool.
Nice.
We have a friend, or I guess a friend of ours. I've been using his twin reverb, so I feel like saying thank you.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
yeah.
modified it. He modified the fuck out
I
of
keep
it
fixing
already.
it, and yeah, it's actually at Top Gear Pro Guitar Shop right
And then
now.
when you play live shows,
So
and
is
you
it
do-
yours now? Or?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you do live shows and you play the drums, backline, like 50% of the 55% of the time it's gonna be like like some fucked up kit.
Yeah, paper plates.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
shells.
pots and pans.
So as long as it's as long as it's well tuned,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like toms don't really matter at a point
Yeah.
when you play live. I mean, quality, yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be a high end.
You're not recording,
No,
yeah.
fuck no, dude. I mean, as long as you hit it like right on the spot. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, playing live, that's been quite of an experience. Like lots of venues, it's hard to hear yourself when you're playing music live
Yeah.
because of the monitoring, etc.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few spots. Well, San Diego, they've had quite a few spots where you could hear yourself pretty well. But
Yeah.
starting off in TJ, dude, shit.
Yeah.
And that's
I played in TJ one time,
Yeah,
and it was fucking chaos, dude. Yeah. it was
So-
crazy.
I get good at playing
And even
live.
there's
play
even
down
some
there.
cool
Yeah.
venues like
Yeah.
every now and then you get to play in like some really cool venues, and the sound is just like subpar.
Yeah.
And that's something that we throughout practice we have developed, the fact that we don't necessarily need to hear ourselves when we play live.
Yeah.
Like I could just play the drums, back him up when
By memory.
just by seeing him in an angle where he's moving his mouth, and I could kind of
Yeah.
like read his
For
lips.
sure.
So that's the other thing. So like I'll stand sideways live.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a shyness thing,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
though I
yeah.
can be perceived that way because I'm not
Yeah.
very extroverted.
Sure.
But there's that whole thing where he can see my mouth moving.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's been many times
Yeah.
where I can hear shit.
Yeah.
And somehow we pull it off.
Yeah.
people are like, "Hey, it was a good set," and you're like, "Oh shit."
I mean, are you loud? Would you consider yourselves loud?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I need that much power from
Depends.
the twin because I am tuned so low. So
Depends
it
on
takes
the
more
PA
wattage.
and depends on
Yeah.
who does the sound. Because it's been times where people have told me like, "Dude, it just sounded too fucking loud."
Yeah,
And it's
that's
but
not
it's
ours.
just not us.
It's the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
sound
place.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because I mean, it sounds noisy, but not
Yeah, we keep
in
it
a
noisy.
in a shitty way. You know, what I mean, it's
Yeah, we try to add some noise to keep it, like kind of entertaining.
The
yeah. Well, another
transitions
note I
between
made
songs.
is like dirty aesthetics, and I put tones.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, your
Raw.
tonality is intentional.
Right.
You know, with that, it's stripped down because it's only two of you. You know, it's like I said, like you said, it almost sounds like there's bass in there.
Yeah.
I heard it earlier. I mean, I'm gonna play it in one of your songs where I heard it, I was like, "Fuck, is he using an octave pedal? Is it an overdub? Fucking bass?" So
Yeah.
just strictly
Oh,
guitar.
but we don't. By the way, we don't do any overdubs in our songs. It's all live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, dirty aesthetics. I just want to ask about that. Is that intentional? You know, is it intentional? From what I've heard of your guys' music, I mean, I heard the demo stuff and then the latest release you guys did. Both releases are live, right?
Yeah.
Live recordings.
Everything we do, we record live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it an intentional? Is the delivery of the sound intentionally?
We do.
Like I said, not loud,
Depends
but
on the song,
dirty,
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Like,
gritty. I would
Even
say.
our softer songs.
we try to keep some sort
It's-
of range in our songs, and
Okay.
like do some mellow ones.
Sure.
And just like
Yeah.
ambient
But-
stuff, so to speak.
That is intentional. I mean, like, so again, for guitar players out there, so there's that whole old school thing. Think of it like my overdrive is my amp.
Right.
So
We
Pushing it.
when I
we
get
like kind of like the
Yes.
lo-fi sound in the recording,
Yeah.
So when I get my clean tone, I get it by usually using a
Rolling
bridge
volume.
pickup and then
Yeah.
whatever. Because live, like, I'm not going to be turning on a pedal,
Exactly.
and like it's just easier to roll it
For
a little
sure.
bit. So I guess it's not intentional in that sense, but I think it also is more harmonically rich if you have a little bit of grit.
Yeah.
That helps. With,
And
you
yeah,
know,
totally get it. That
just
makes
so I can- yeah.
total sense. Yeah. So no pedals at all?
Yeah, I use one. I
A
use
tuner?
I do that.
Yeah.
It's a Keeley DDR, which is
Okay.
not
It's like
anything
kind of like a
special.
2-in-1 thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's it has two types of overdrives. I don't
Oh,
use the Blues
The-
Breaker. I
the
use
Tube
the Tube
Screamer.
Screamer side,
Of course.
and then it's got two types of reverb and then two types of delay.
Oh, okay.
So you can switch. You can't use reverb and delay at the same time, one or the other. But
Mhm.
that's what you're hearing. And then on the
DDR, is that a Boss pedal?
no, it's a Keeley.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll have to look it up.
yeah. He was. I don't know. I got my first Keeley pedal back in the mid 2000s. I
Yeah.
got a modified Blues Driver.
Okay.
I think it
He
was.
Yeah, yeah.
modifies pedals, right? Like what he was
Yeah.
known for that, right?
Yeah, that's how you got to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many switches are on it? Is it a big
It's
pedal?
got two, and then you can select.
Bank up.
Yeah.
And it
Okay.
also has that hidden switch on the back, right? Like if you open up the compartment, you know that, right?
Oh,
Have you seen it on the video? Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Like
I
you could
didn't
you
know.
could
Like,
actually
I
get
don't
other.
It's
Oh,
got, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
trails.
It's an extra switch on the back, dude. You should try it one of these. So cool pedal. I like it.
Fuck yeah.
But, yeah.
Let me ask you one more question before I get into the music. Well, we did cover style and attitude. Is social media important for what you guys are doing right now? It's just something I ask. You guys are younger than me.
That's been our struggle, dude. We started playing in a rock and roll band in our when we were 30 years old.
Yeah.
We were kind of like our personalities were both kind of awkward and we don't socialize a lot.
Yeah.
So for us.
So you don't promote much then?
we do.
Okay,
we
no,
try.
I'm
We try our
just-
best.
okay, for sure.
That's been the struggle because we try it a lot. Like we put
For
an
sure.
effort to actually like make it happen because
Yeah.
people told us like many times for probably like a couple of years, like you guys got to come out with the Instagram and the pictures
Right.
and this and
Sure.
that. And I mean, we're not the most relevant rock and roll band around. You know, we've done what we've done.
Yeah.
And we've gotten quite far for how we've done it.
Yeah.
But then again, when it comes to, you know, like projecting that image, like the like so-called aesthetics of a band, it's been quite a struggle. I mean, because we were a bit against like the pictures, etc. But I mean, we have cool pictures.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
Other
can't.
people have taken, I think.
Yeah, other people have taken actually like there's
By
cool
accident.
pictures, etc.
Yeah.
But for us, it was most we try to stick around to the like old school. You like as many shows you perform, the more people get to know what you do. Last year we were trying to be as ambitious as possible. We played like 40 shows.
Wow.
Like 40 gigs in a lot of places. We played in like some really shitty spots and some cool spots, etc. Yeah, we played in a bunch of spots,
Colorado.
just trying to like spread the word. And I think that's the way we've actually reached out more with our music, by just trying to go to other places like that are kind of like outside our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that we're not relevant or popular.
Yeah.
But sometimes like we would get invitations from bands that we played with, like in Denver, Colorado, for instance, to play in LA.
Yeah.
So there's been, you know, like different, like a wider
There's
connection.
a little buzz.
Yeah, dude, and
That's sick.
that's how we try to do it nowadays. Instead, because we used to hear this a lot from other people, like, "Hey, you gotta be more selective with your gigs, etc." And we were like, "What?"
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
we'll
exactly.
just play.
Why?
Yeah, it's like, well, we just keep playing more and more,
Exactly.
but then again,
Maybe this year, just certain
yeah, we
things
try to
we
take
don't
it.
need to do.
Yeah, there's like now
There's
at this point,
certain
there's just like
scams.
certain places that we now kind of hesitate.
And I don't
on.
give a shit naming them, to be honest. Like we played terrible places. In San Diego, we called the Beat. That was just that was a fucking scam.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, like there's certain things that at this point I don't mind calling
Yeah,
them
not
out.
dissing anybody, but
It's
it's
like,
just
well,
like
I am.
Well, you guys play a lot of shows. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys play consistently.
Dude, we played at burger spots, dude. We played at like you know, like outside the like right outside the beach one time.
But you guys are consistent, like.
Yeah, we try to keep certain consistency at.
Yeah.
This year we try to take it a bit more easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have mental problems. I've been trying to like kind of like.
Don't we all?
Yeah, just kind of like keep it cool, but still
Respect.
still try.
We
Still
played
try.
more in
because-
LA this year.
Yeah, somehow we've been playing more in LA, like a lot more.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we have a show at the Soda Bar on August 23rd.
Fuck yeah.
It's for Jesse Crossley's birthday. The Listen is D crew.
Dope.
I mean, everybody's more than welcome. Hope there's a lot of people listening.
Come
to
out.
it. Yeah, dude, just
And
like
he's
it's a
one
free
of the
show on a
pillars of
Sunday, and they promote music, and
San
they go to a
Diego.
lot of shows.
Cool.
They go to more shows than anybody else in town, apparently. Like honestly.
Dope.
So yeah, props to that, and they invited us to perform, so we're very happy about it.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, dude, the social media, we just fucking suck at it.
Yeah.
We really do.
It's just something I ask. I've interviewed a range of ages. I mean, I had a 16-year-old drummer I interviewed one time in a band. He was so young, and for me, it's the relevance of what's out there and how people put themselves out. And
then again, I must state that numbers are just relative,
right?
Because
Yeah.
I mean, you know, X amount of thousands of millions of whatever followers you have does not mean you're a good musician or you play cool music. So
yeah, relevance, exactly. No, I agree. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. Because it's kind of a
No, it's just something I think about
because
myself.
Because unfortunately,
I don't think
it is
people will
tied
admit
with
what we admit. You know, like we're just not good at it.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, it's often correlated with perception of success.
Right, exactly.
And then the sort of places you get invited to, unfortunately,
Sure.
if you are good at it.
Yep.
There's certain things in San Diego that we don't understand why we haven't been able to be a part of. That I will show some restraint and not name.
Sure.
But yeah, so there's been good and bad.
Sure.
But I think the one thing that, because we are very different, one of the commonalities that we do have is like we grew up in a time where there was like this idea of underground rock and roll.
Exactly.
And it was cool not to be so establishment and stuff.
Yeah, at this point we don't judge ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not going to, I feel like it's kind of selling out. And it's like you take that sure, you're gonna have some sort of success and you enjoy it, but at the same time, like
Yeah.
we're stubborn and we want to do it our way.
We just
Respect.
rather embrace
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
like whatever's left from the underground.
Yeah.
Well, I come from the old school where all we had was flyers. So I
Yeah.
was,
Yeah, dude.
you know, that's how I
That's
make
like-
my episode covers, and it's all from making flyers.
And
shit.
we're
I make
probably in
flyers and
between
shit,
that
you know?
generation between
Yeah.
like
I
Yeah.
still
You know,
make
you-
flyers like handmade.
Yeah.
you know,
for
Gen
shows.
X for
Yeah.
us is you guys are always going to be cooler.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we're like the middle millennials, and then
For sure.
we're not like
We lived a
these-
wild.
you know.
Let me say that we did live pretty wild.
Yeah.
At least I did
Well,
in my early age.
we
For sure.
definitely did some things that thank God there weren't phones around. You know, so
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
You are now in tune to your Blue Dreamer broadcast with your humble host, Dr. I, bringing you the grooviest, most soulful sounds out there, and always saying, stay tuned, stay connected, and much love and respect. Blue Dreamer. Blue Dreamer.
All right, cool. So now is the portion of the interview where I always ask the artists that I interview, you know, give me some influential songs. Usually the first song is, you know, early on that got you into music, no matter what it is, you know, and like I was telling you guys, the more eclectic, the better. And then a song from midpoint, you know, from when you first started to now, and then something now that's influencing you, you know?
All right.
Yeah, and I know, like I said earlier, I know this can be this is a hard question for people sometimes, but it helps me gauge where you guys are coming from, you know, styles, and then once I hear what you guys give me, then I listen to your music again, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it, you know, and so you guys came with some pretty eclectic shit, you know.
Cool.
So, and I love that. Pat picked Moonlight Sonata.
we don't have to listen to the whole thing. It's
No,
okay.
yeah, no. It's funny because I picked a certain one and it was broken up into like the sonnets, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, it's only like 2 minutes. I was like, oh, wait, there's more. I was like, okay, the whole thing, I guess, is like 14 minutes. Yeah, we'll play a little bit. But once I heard it, I was like, oh, I know this. Like, that's funny that you say, like, when I was young, too, I loved classical. Maybe when I was like 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah.
I remember I had a Mozart cassette. I don't know
Yeah.
where. I think it was my mom's or something. And I would listen. I was like, dude, this shit's dope.
Yeah.
Like, and I loved it. And then I got into Queen
Yeah.
at the same time, and I was like, oh
Oh, yeah,
shit, that's
classic
why they're
rock,
doing.
wasn't it?
That's why they're doing what they're doing. Like,
My dad was a big influence on the classic rock, you
Yeah.
know, like the Beatles and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Santana,
yeah,
Zeppelin,
yeah.
yeah, Floyd. Well,
See,
I'm not
I
a big
didn't
fan
grow
of
up
Floyd,
with
but-
any of that. I grew up with like Motown and James Brown
Oh,
and
that's
like
pretty
soul
cool.
and funk and Prince and, you know.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, but my first favorite rock band was Queen, you know, and it was like because I love Freddie Mercury and Brian May, and like I love Brian May's guitar playing, and I love Freddie Mercury's fucking delivery, dude. I'm just like, I'm hooked, you know. But it was that classical part of it too, you know. When I heard Bohemian Rhapsody, I was just like, dude, this shit's fucking crazy, like,
Yeah.
you know. And I was 12, you know,
Yeah.
13 years
Yeah,
old,
like 12, 13, that's when
Yeah.
you start kind of like trying to
Yeah.
dig into that whole...
where my brain's getting the tickle.
Oh,
like,
the new
oh,
the new
shit.
metal. I had my new metal phase where like, you know, the Korn and Limp Bizkit and all
Yeah.
of that. But then past that, that's when like the classical rock, like the classic rock started hitting, you know.
Okay.
And then I think one of my choices was the Libertines. They were
Yes.
they were my favorite band in my early teens. Because not only the music did the lifestyle, they took drugs and they dated supermodels and they dressed cool and they did all this sort of stuff that
I've
kinda
heard the
wanted
name.
to
I'm
do,
not familiar with
that I
them.
kind of wanted to do, you know, just
Yeah.
that
Should
led
see Pete Doherty now though.
yeah, you see people
Caught up
now
to-
and you see people now and then, right? But I mean, they lived the lifestyle, and
Sure.
then you kind of try to follow that.
Yeah. So did Pantera. Fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, they were like big heroin, right?
Yeah,
Like there was a lot
yeah.
of involved.
Brutal.
Poor Dimebag. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Mr.
Rest in
Dimebag.
peace, brother. Both of them, him and
Yeah.
Benny, dude. All right. Cool. So yeah, the first song you picked was Moonlight Sonata. Why that song?
I think the first time I didn't have the words or knowledge to describe what it was, but first thing looking at things yesterday with today's eyes, if you will, was descending bass line.
Okay.
Also, I realized I like minor keys more than major keys.
Who doesn't?
That's like
Me too.
But then, like, along the way, I realized it's kind of hard to play songs in a minor key without making them sound, like, cheesy, too. I think that's the sort of trade-off to getting that darker tone.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then, obviously, the other things that I mentioned, classical music evoking that emotional response at an early age.
Yeah. Nice. Let's hear it. If anybody out there is listening and is studying, you're about to get smarter. Your brain's going to grow a little bit right now. Study hard.
Don't take hard drugs.
That's a good song to talk over, though.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hi, welcome to the Blue Dreamer broadcast.
Hello.
This is Dr. I.
Hello.
Some NPR shit. It's currently 63 degrees outside.
This is pretty cool, dude. I'm so stoned.
Respect. As long as you're having fun, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's kind of dynamic. We live slightly stoned, slightly drunk. It's like
Yep.
story we're like.
I get it. I can totally tell. Yeah.
Don't forget to eat your veggies.
Don't talk back to your parents.
Be nice.
Go to bed early.
Work out.
Get exercise. Have a proper diet.
Work. Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes. Just the government.
Vote. Fuck Donald Trump. Just, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Moonlight Sonata. There we go.
Yeah,
That was our
you've
falling
heard
asleep. You heard it here, folks.
You've heard it.
First time classical on the Blue Dream broadcast. There you go. Respect. All right, cool. Next, you picked Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Shuffle Your Feet. What this song?
It's my favorite album of all time. Favorite artist. Just actually, there's a story. It's like I learned to play guitar listening to this album and like influences, and we saw them in San Diego.
They played a few months back.
Yeah, in October.
The anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
We try to play for them.
Oh, really?
We attempt because we did this. You know the Reverend Beatman by any chance? He's like a one man like blues, like crazy blues trash music
in San Diego
from Switzerland. He played at the Tower Bar once, and we played for him.
Yeah,
he owns a record label, so that was one of our attempts.
Respect. Fuck
and we played in front of him. When he played at the Tower Bar, we played for him at a pizza spot.
Yeah,
right across the street.
Yeah.
And we got away with it. He got to see us perform. It was just him at that pizza spot. And then so we try to go back to back with BRMC at the observatory, and we got there like super early. Pat, tell us your side of the story.
Yeah,
you guys are fucking guerrilla warfare shit, man.
Bitter.
You're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
stupid stuff.
Yeah,
that's sick.
I don't know how to explain the Robert portion, so I'm just not going to.
Sure.
But I will give a shout out to Peter Hayes. He's like a super nice guy.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking crazy just like being able to talk to him, and he's like even brought out his guitar when I mentioned I had seen him at the observatory, or no, it was I think in Santa Ana.
Mm-hmm.
It was like and I talked to him about a song called "Still Suspicion," "Hold You Tight," and I'm like, "Hey, that's a cool guitar. I haven't ever seen you play
he got
that
all
thing."
excited, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
yeah, he
let
got
me-
excited.
I'll be
yeah.
back, I'll be back," and he just brought it out,
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
man.
and he let us play it,
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
and then he was nice, like even nicer, because he let us like go inside the venue and like see the whole sound check.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fuck
that was,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
And-
dude.
yeah.
But unfortunately we did not get to play for them, and
Sure.
they
Yeah.
never actually got to like hear our shit, and
Yeah.
they probably don't remember who the fuck we are. But we tried. Yeah.
And
Thank you,
that's
thank you,
my
Peter
only
Hayes.
goal, honestly. If this
Yeah.
somehow gets back to
It was
him,
a bitter.
thank
It was
you.
a bittersweet experience, dude. Honestly,
But for me, the opening for BRMC would be the only.
All right.
Like,
yeah, that was kind of like the goal at a
that's like
point,
the
right?
goal. Yeah, but
Nice.
Fun fact: Pat has a BRM, like a tiny BRMC tattoo on his arm. When he was in high school, he got that
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, this song has everything that I like about it. It's, yeah.
Let's go. Shuffle your feet.
Time won't save our souls. Time won't save our souls.
Why, Robert? Why?
Time won't save my soul. No.
Hey, that's not me.
Well, everything's going down. Nothing seems to feel the same. No one seems to know my name. No one seems to go my way. Who knows if I'll see you again? Who knows if I'll see you again? One more for the soulmate dreamers. One more for the wicked man. One more for the peaceful protest that keeps the war in demand. Who knows if I'll see you again? Who knows if I'll see you again? Probably not. Time won't save our souls. Time won't save my soul.
Nice. Yeah, time won't save our souls, but
Why, Robert? Why?
why what? Why did you write such a sick ass song?
No, I think that's all Peter. That song's pretty old. It goes back. It just, I guess they recorded it. Dude, I don't know. Nobody cares.
Hey, it's your show, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you, you say whatever the fuck you want, dude. All right. This was cool when you fucking pulled out Dean Johnson. I've only recently
Yeah.
started liking him more through the country aspect, you know.
This is your most recent discovery, Pat?
It's the one that I think
I don't think I've ever heard this. So.
it's moved me the last.
I love his fucking
And
voice,
then-
dude.
What I think his backstory is pretty cool. So apparently he's from Portland. He worked
Yeah.
at a bar. He's been kicking around playing shows for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like kind of not taking it seriously. Just recorded
Yeah.
that album that
Yeah.
has old songs recently. Had it produced and stuff. And you know he's an older guy and he's
Yeah.
now he's got
Yeah.
on KXP playing with
Yeah.
the full band. And
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. But yeah, he's
What's
just
the band called? The Rainiers?
no. I don't know the band, but
I've got them. On
yeah,
on the
I don't know,
playlist.
and I saw him. I don't know if you there's a YouTube channel called Western AF or something. I'm also a big fan of Cassie Valasa that I discovered during COVID, and then because I watched that video, I kind of got this guy recommended,
Nice.
and then I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, this is
Yeah.
yeah. But
That's it.
I don't know, like the lyrics and stuff. I'm not a big lyrics guy, but it kind of like
Yeah.
He's like pondering of like this romanticized vision of what it's like to be a
Yeah.
cowboy kind of
Yeah.
cosplay. So I don't take it too seriously, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I love his
It's-
style
yeah.
so
Is he like
much.
another Orville Peck sort of?
No.
His voice is a trip, bro.
He's
But he's like a dreamer, dude. He's like on acid. He's a country acid, like
from
fucking
Portland. He's
kind of
yeah, he's
basically.
got that Portland.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Fairway Skies, Dean Johnson. Let's go. He just always sounds so fucking sad, man. I love it.
Melancholic.
Yes.
I think that's the.
That's his angle.
I'm forever out riding on the range of my mind, dreaming away all of my time. Kettle calls and canyon walls, the jangle of spurs. At the light of dawn, put the saddle on, start moving the herd. The distant horizons are a glorious sight, and there's getting lost in the Milky Way at night.
You know, for like, I guess it's like an allegory. Like we're all pretending, maybe in our minds, of what we'd like to be,
Yeah.
or something.
Sure.
So that kind of evokes that sort of,
Yeah.
or catalyzes that thinking. He writes a better country song than most guys in Nashville that write terrible music.
Exactly.
Have you heard country music down there? It's like-
Exactly.
And my trusty
Have you
horse,
listened to the band Patricio?
I've got
Sounds
a
pretty similar to-
six-shooter too. I have an old Stetson hat and a shaggy mustache. Yes, I'm at home on the range.
He just always sounds like he's in pain to me,
The buffalo,
and I love it.
the rivers run wild.
When I first found him, I was like, "Fuck, dude, this guy's so sick."
Yeah.
Like, ugh. I forget the song. I'll tell you, but yeah.
You
dude.
already heard my story. Pat's gonna hate this song.
This is
Plug your ears.
the opposite.
Oh fuck! This
Hey.
is literally my favorite album
Hey,
and my
this
favorite
was my
fucking
first
number
album.
one track.
First album, my first cassette when I was 7.
I bought the CD when it came out, bro.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and I heard it and I was like, because I was already far beyond driven, already fucking. Well, I started at Vulgar Display of Power, and then Far Beyond Driven was out, and I was kind of, that's how I learned. But then I was a fan when this came out, and when I heard that first song, I was like, "Fuck, I'm done, dude! Like this shit." Yeah,
This is for you, Pat.
get ready, it's gonna get real fucking brutal right now. Dude. Pantera, Southern Trendkill.
When you're a kid, when you're 7 and you're a Mexican kid and you just hear the word fuck many times, you like it.
You're like, I didn't even listen to that
And
shit.
it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really introduce the song, but if you don't know who the fuck that is, then don't listen to my podcast. That was the Texas Boys Pantera, the Great Southern Trendkill. Yeah. Oh man. Whew.
That explains a lot. It's
I must say, I'm not a metalhead, though.
Yeah, you are.
But I like it.
You are a metalhead.
Well, I got a metal shows every
You
now
like
and then.
Pantera. That's
Oh,
it. It doesn't take much more than that, bro. And so my thing is, so when I got into Pantera, my first drummer, one of my best friends since we were like 5 years old, we started playing in a band together in high school. And he was the one, like, it was when nu metal was really starting. Like, I was going to Soma when Soma was in Linda Vista.
Okay.
I saw Korn when they first
you
came
saw
out. I
them?
saw Deftones. I saw everybody when they first fucking came
I
out.
heard Korn was really good live.
They were the shit, dude.
We were in a
I
Korn
saw
studio.
Korn before anybody, before any of those other bands. And like the first time I went to go see Korn, dude, like that shit blew my mind, dude. It fucked everything up for me. And then I got into Machine Head and then Pantera. And like once I got into Pantera, I was like, that's it, dude. Like they're my all-time favorite metal band, I would say.
Hell
Yeah. Because I love Dimebag Darrell, and like his style is so unique.
Yeah.
And he's playing like blues and country, but metal, you know. And it's like
Yeah.
he's just a fucking maniac, dude.
Like
maniac.
but it was all because of the father, right? Like
Yes,
the
their father was a country
yeah,
artist, and then the brothers, the drummer and the guitarist,
yeah.
just fucking were like, we're gonna play. They got into
It's funny how
Priest and
it's funny
fucking
how they started, really kind of like a hair metal band.
yeah, total
Well,
hair
that
metal.
little slide thing he did off of
Yeah.
the note he just
Whoop.
played. That's super.
The
BB,
whammy
that's
bomb.
BB King
Whoop.
too.
Yeah.
That, I mean,
Dude, he's a
that's like-
blues
yeah.
guitarist. Like he really, really is. And you got to just watch him shred, dude. He
Yeah,
just,
dude. I saw Cannibal Corpse like
Nice.
a couple of years back.
Yeah.
I don't know the guitarist's name, but
Yeah,
dude, that old guy was such a badass, dude.
yeah.
Like, he made it look so simple, and he
Yeah.
was shredding the fuck out of that guitar. They're so good.
Well, like I said, like I didn't grow up with Led Zeppelin or fucking,
I
you know,
can't-
a little
I-
bit of
I
Hendrix, a little bit,
Hendrix,
or whatever was on the radio.
Yeah,
I didn't grow up like my parents. Like I said, they were into Motown.
they were
and
into the
shit.
funk. Yeah.
So I didn't grow up.
it's
with
good.
any of that
It's good
shit.
music. Still.
But
Yeah.
once I got into heavy music,
Yeah.
metal,
H-
I was
Hendrix
like,
was a big part of.
I was like, I belong to this. I'm a metalhead. Like,
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I didn't grow up a metalhead. I found it for myself, and
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what you
oh,
felt
I
identified
identify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is what I felt identified with when I was a teenager. Like the Libertines.
The
They were my
Libertines.
thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Remember this.
You spoke on them, drugs and
This is a good album.
Yeah,
Rock
that was
and
a
roll.
good first couple albums. As
Right on.
many other bands that I used to
What
like.
is this? Up the bracket.
Yeah, that's up the bracket. That's their first album.
cool. Song's called "I Get Along."
Yeah.
Let's go.
You got me in the middle, phased on the carpet. I was following the lines of new black wolves. They said something ain't quite right. You got the devil on your side, standing to your right. Come on. You got me in the middle, days are confused. I was following a good step, fancy free. You fellas, something ain't quite right. You got the devil on your side, standing to your right. Come on, oh come on. I get along. I get along. I get along. I get along. Get along.
So simple, man.
It's fucking sick. So baby, here's a
pretty good.
For you and I, for him.
They were produced by Mick Jones from The Clash.
Okay. Fuck it.
Have a good time, come on. I get along. I get along. I get along. I get along. Get along.
What era is this?
2003.
Oh, okay. Early 2000s. Wow. Dude, all I heard was snare, and I was like, dude, that snare sounds fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's dope. When did you get into them?
Libertines when I was 14.
Okay.
I saw something about them on a magazine,
Yeah.
and then I was intrigued. I was curious, and then one day in TJ at a store, I found a CD, and it was their second album actually,
Yeah.
and like asked my my dad if he could buy it for me. He bought it for me. And ever since, dude, like I was obsessed for many years with that band. Same story. Like I stopped following track as I kept discovering other music.
Yeah.
You know, for a while I was
Yeah.
like a big fan of like that whole like garage, like psych rock garage, like Ty Segall and OC stuff as well.
Yeah.
But then again, lately, I've been into dream pop. I really like dream pop. There's something, especially when it's done by women. I'm not trying to like discriminate or see it as like the complete opposite. There's just like some.
It's a vibe.
Like this like very peculiar vibe that women.
What is dream
have.
pop? Who name some groups that are considered?
Yeah, what we're about to listen to.
Oh, okay.
We're listening to
Respect.
Kate LeBon. She's
Beach House.
She's like Beach House, for instance.
Okay, I got you.
Like she's been like the Cocteau Twins.
Gotcha.
There's another band called Broadcast. They're really good.
Okay.
But she's my favorite. I've been quite obsessed with what she does with her music. She's a great producer, and she's very like.
She produces her own music.
Yeah, she produces her own music, and she produces for other musicians.
Yeah.
And she's well known and well recognized amongst people from other genres. And she's a very good live performer. So I hope you like it. Yeah.
There you go. Kate LeBon.
Completely different. If you're thinking about it, eclectic.
Dude, you've gone the most eclectic already. Dude.
Yeah, dude. This is why I listen to her almost every day. So.
Respect. Yeah. Mothers of Riches. Let's go. It's very 80s to me.
Yeah, last couple albums are based upon this, like, they call it city pop, like Japanese 80s pop style.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's heavily influenced by that, apparently.
Yeah, but that almost sounds like Human League or like some of those
really,
80s
She's
bands
really
that
good. Like, she doesn't do any effects on her voice when she plays live. She's got, like, all of her musicians, they back up with the chorus and all the harmonies.
Yeah.
She does it pretty well, dude. Like,
it sounds sick.
I would suggest for you to, like, listen to
I dig it.
other
I totally
albums
dig
of
it.
her.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, now we're getting to some Axxident. So I asked what songs you guys wanted, and basically you told me I picked.
Yeah.
So I picked 3, and I went through, and for me, I mean, when I pick anything, you know, being a DJ and whatnot, you know, I'm always looking for not the hits, but just kind of like out of the 3, I wanted it to move a certain way. And so I kind of even like I picked the ones that I wanted to pick, and then I kind of arranged them. And like even today, right before I got here, I was like, okay, which one am I going to play first? So,
all right.
So, okay. So the first one I picked was My Daughter.
Which one is
the live?
My Daughter.
Oh, we just released the new version of that one, I think.
Oh,
that we recorded, but that's okay. That
no, it's whatever was on.
right.
This is like
Apple.
half of it. Okay,
Yeah, this is one of the songs that kind of like I think we spoke about is early.
That's the early version.
When we first like started playing this song,
Uh-huh.
we kind of just went on the
Went
studio,
through changes?
recorded it like right away.
Okay.
It has evolved.
Okay.
But I like the raw version. This is a good memory.
Yeah.
We turned this whole thing into an album.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, all I went by was what's out
yeah,
there. I
but,
didn't. I wasn't given any other.
But yeah, some of
songs.
the songs that are in this album, we kind of just went for them
Okay.
and played them. And
So when it says live, was it recorded at a show or was
No,
it
that's the thing that he.
I think
Yeah.
no. Mistakenly, we added the
No, it's not
parenthesis live.
Okay,
thing,
okay.
And it kind of makes it seem like we played it at a venue, but
Okay.
no, what it actually means is that we played it, we recorded it live in
I
the
got
studio.
you.
Yeah,
Got you.
like no overdubs thing.
Okay.
But yeah, my daughter, I like it. It's one of those that I kind of put my own spice on the rhythm, and I enjoy a lot. I don't know, trying to figure out how to follow Pat's like patterns. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about it, Pat?
No, I think I was just thinking about my grandmother's hard life when I was writing it. They're like coming up with the melody, which
Okay.
again, the acoustic version that I came up with is just completely different,
Sure.
which is the fun part of seeing
Yeah.
what it becomes.
All right.
But yeah.
All right.
It's a
Well,
good
here we go.
song.
My daughter. Let's go. There you go.
Forgot what that sounded like. That's a really old. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's great though.
Yeah.
I was actually digging it a lot.
Yeah.
More than the time I heard it many times after the recording.
So the
yeah.
reason I picked it was because it was just it's the same thing the whole time. It's very driving, but I really like it. Those like breathy parts that you did in
that's
there.
my favorite part from the song.
Yeah, but it was good for like an intro for me because it's like, okay, it's like the same thing, you know, not that it's, I mean, it's repetitive.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you
Well,
know.
this one, I think, again, it was like, that's the only thing we had for that song
Yeah.
at that point. And
Yeah.
we're like, let's just play it practicing for another
Some
sort of thing. And that's
songs
just like,
around in our like on our releases.
Yeah.
They were kind of just done in one single shot.
Sure.
And
Yeah, one take.
yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
And then very early versions of barely having a structure, which is
Yeah.
like hearing the way we play them now, which is like, I'm like, okay.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, we're going to upload a newer version that has the second half. But
Cool. All right. Well, the next song
Yeah.
I picked was All Them Days.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of
Anything
our
you guys want to say?
earliest. It's perhaps like the very like second song that we
It's
ever
one
came
of
up
them.
with, and we've done it forever. That's
Yeah.
something we always play at our shows. Well, no, like 97.2%
yeah, I
of
think
the
we
time.
played pretty much every
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, pretty much every show. To me, it never gets old. We get tired of it every now and then, but at the end,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the
How long are your sets usually?
45.
45.
Okay. Wow.
we
Fuck
could-
yeah. Crazy.
We've done 2 hours, I think.
Wow.
We,
You
we
guys
could-
do any covers at all?
No,
No.
we
Fuck
placed
yeah.
the interludes with parts of other.
Yeah.
Like,
Just jam.
yeah, but
Fuck yeah.
other than that, it's mostly all
Yeah.
originals. But yeah, we could go for at least a couple hours
when we have-
playing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, from all the songs and jams that we have all put together.
And we have different, like, sort of, I don't know. I think of them as seasons or like different
Yeah.
periods
Yeah.
where we'll add different interludes or
Yeah.
outros to connect the songs. And we're like, oh, we're going to do this sort of thing. Or when we went on our little tour thing
Yeah,
in
we fuck
October,
around
we
that
like kind
A
of
lot.
just to entertain us.
Let me ask
Yeah.
you this.
Yeah.
Do the vocals and everything, are these songs written with context? Or are they, I'm asking because I feel
Yeah.
like you guys are kind of reacting in a way that's,
If you want to know a fun fact about Axxident, like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the lyrics in the songs.
okay,
I just hear melodies.
sure,
so-
sure.
Yeah. I don't either. I don't necessarily. There's I was anticipating this question, but as far as writing lyrics,
Yeah.
very different than like the other band that I played in, where
Yeah.
I'm trying to be clever, even with guitar playing
Sure.
your lyrics.
Yeah.
This is kind of like I remember when I was in college, there was like this like free conscious or there's writing exercise where essentially you write,
Yeah.
and if you don't know what to
Yeah,
write, you're just write I don't
thinking.
know
Yeah,
without
exactly.
thinking.
Yeah.
So playing guitar,
Like
and
subconscious
singing it, exactly.
writing.
What
Oh,
is
yeah, there's been-
the conscious thing that
there-
comes out from that?
There's been shows where Pat kind of just sings out.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing
Yeah.
here?
So
He
it's kind
expresses-
of
Well, that's why I asked, because it's the rhythm that's moving everything.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There you
then yeah, that for me that's an earlier blues. That's a big Blind Willie Johnson
Nice.
inspiration
Fuck yeah.
for me. It's like when blues used to be in one chord,
Yeah.
and then chord progressions are superimposed. Right. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, All Them Days. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Thank
That's just fucking crazy. You guys are fucking sick. Like, seriously. And the thing is I also always say this too, is like, I listen to these songs, but sometimes it's like in my car or like on one earbud at work or something. But when I hear them with the bands in the headphones, it's a whole different experience.
High def, like high fidelity.
It just you know what I mean? We're intently listening to music right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Well, thank you.
how do the motions work? How do you decide, especially you, what to play off of what, you know what I mean? Is it like call and response, or, you know what I mean? Like, does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot going on in there, and you guys are kind of going back and forth.
When this song first started, there was a period when I used to drink a lot of coffee.
Okay.
First of all. So I would play a lot of, just try to play as fast as I can.
Yeah.
And then I was also quite influenced by a band called Los Duk Duks.
Okay.
The style, the percussion style, that one kind of like got me into this one. And since this was one of the, you know, like the early ones, we kind of started off, you know, very, very like set on our ways with the blues.
Yeah.
So it was easier for me to follow a blues, kind of like a bluesy pattern
Right.
of the drums with him,
Right.
because we were kind of like still exploring our own sound.
It's total fucking blues.
And
Yeah,
then
for sure.
as it went by, I kind of just put some of my own spice with the, you know, the other percussive parts that I was being inspired with. And because I was playing double pedal at a point, so this song in particular, if you kind of just take the other pedal, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
That's what you get out of pretending there's two pedals when I play it. That's what kind of my dynamic.
Just
it's the hi-hat and the thing kind of thing, that thing in the triplet, etc.
Yeah.
Instinct.
Yeah.
And a lot of coffee and instinct when it came out.
Coffee and instinct.
Yeah, dude.
That should be your next album.
Yeah. Well, I can't drink coffee anymore, unfortunately, but I had a stomach surgery last year. And, well,
No acidity.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I'm Mexican, and I can't even eat salsa in my tacos. It fucking
Respect.
sucks.
Nah.
But yeah.
Right on. Okay, cool. Well, the last one I picked was My Son. It was so funny that there was my daughter, and then I was like, my son.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
we're
like, okay.
trying to
family.
Yeah, we're trying to do the whole family at a point, like my mom and my dad.
That
I
was
just
like
picked
the
that
first song that we recorded.
Yeah.
We just threw it on there like as a bonus, I
Yeah.
think.
But yeah, my son.
That
It's
was
one of our. It's one of the early ones.
man. That was like, I don't think we could even.
We kind of
play this
hated
way.
it. We hated that recording, and then we listened to it not that long ago. We're like, hey, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
were.
That's another song that has evolved into like so many other things.
Sure.
But this is the like the rough, like the you know, like the rough one. Like,
Do you guys jam a lot off of these older songs?
So yeah, some of
Like
them.
My son,
improvise?
we don't play it.
We don't play it as
anymore.
often. We kind of got tired of it
Sure.
at a point. We got sick of it, I guess, from playing it
Yeah.
that much. But every now and then we come back and we play
Yeah.
it for nostalgia and
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry, I picked such old songs.
No.
It's actually cool.
They're sick to me.
I like listening back because I try the least to listen to my own stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, but not too much.
yeah.
I don't either.
I mean, there's a point after the recording where you're kind of like forced to listen to it to kind
Exactly.
of just
Yeah. Be like,
know
okay,
what-
that's
what-
good enough. All right, yeah. Just,
yeah,
like,
just
okay,
to know what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna expose, but after that period, you just kind of don't want to listen to yourself
No, I
over
get
and
it.
over.
But that's funny, you as a self-proclaimed metalhead, and then when we were playing this song, because at some point our set was like 27 minutes or
Yeah,
so,
sure.
we'd have to.
We used to call
And
it
we
it was the power set.
We used to play with. We were associated with some heavier metal acts, and they
Really?
always liked this song, I think. So
Yeah.
it was kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it's
makes
heavy.
sense, yeah.
Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah,
let's
we
go.
couldn't play this way if we.
This one's
tried
recorded
to
with a
do-
different guitar,
Oh, yeah.
also.
Not a bass?
No, that one was tuned higher. Yeah, that was like when I was still trying to sing.
What was the brand?
It was an Eastman T64 V.
Oh shit! Okay.
With that one was, I think it was. I used to tune the guitar B to B, and that's like a drop A.
You said
I go B.
Oh.
Yeah, B to B.
No, a V.
What?
Eastman.
Oh yeah, T64V.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you meant it was like
no,
flying
no.
V. I was like, oh shit.
No,
Hollow body.
You
that
are
was
a
completely
metalhead.
hollow.
Yeah.
No, it
No, I'm just
fed
kidding.
back too much live. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Eastmans are sick though.
Yeah.
Old school, dude. All right, cool. My son, let's go. think I like it because it's fucking heavy. It's definitely heavy, but literally, like at work earlier this morning, I was singing "My Son, I Got You" on the run. I was like, dude, that's a jam, bro. Fuck. For real. Like, I'm not kidding, man.
Yeah.
You know, and
we might play it again then.
Yeah.
so what I love
that's
is
a gospel song. Loud. That to me, River Jordan,
Yeah.
and then Fathers and Sons.
yeah, you know, and like that's where I like talk about simple music. It's very simple. One hook in that, you know what I mean? It's like, what more do you need? You know, it's like, I don't know. And that's my favorite shit, you know? And that's, I'm telling you, bro, you guys are sick, bro. You guys are fucking,
Hey,
love it.
thank you.
I can't wait to see what comes next, dude. I really, really fucking can, dude. So, you know, right on. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate
thank
it.
you.
It was
Thank you.
very nice to meet you guys in person. We're definitely I'm gonna be bugging you guys, just so you know. So sorry in advance if
No
I become a
worries.
burden.
No worries.
Not really, but you guys are dope, dude. You
Hey,
guys are
thank you.
super sick. And like I said, I'll try my best to do whatever I can to make sure more people hear you, dude.
So we appreciate it.
Usually I tell people, you know, let people know where they can find you, social media, whatever
Yeah.
you guys got going on next.
We have an Instagram.
Yay!
If you want to follow us, cool. If you
Hey.
don't, well, I don't we don't give a fuck.
The band Accident with 2 X's.
Yeah, with 2 X's,
Accident,
we might add a
X's.
couple
Band
more
Accident.
X's at a point. But yeah, yeah,
We-
you
we-
either like us or you don't. And if you don't, well, don't worry about it. It's cool.
Check
Yeah.
out our new double or like single
Oh, yeah,
EP
we-
called it's you on the picture.
Oh
The
yeah,
Border
yeah,
Patrol.
yeah. It's called "I'd Hate CBPs with All My Heart," and yeah, it's we got it on a vinyl. It's PIY, like you pay it yourself. Completely PIY. We got like a few copies left if you want to buy them,
Yeah.
and if you don't, well, we don't give a fuck.
And then I'll put it on SoundCloud along with the new My Son, so you can
Yeah,
listen
we
to
have
it.
we have a website called Axxident.net. If you want to see it, well, cool. And if you don't, well, we don't give a fuck.
use your America Online, your AOL CDs to.
Yeah, you can reach out to us. We're down to play shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would like to play live shows for you guys. And if you don't want to reach out, well,
It's okay
well,
too.
yeah, you can go fuck
David doesn't
yourself.
give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
And we play birthday parties,
Yeah.
graduation parties,
Yeah,
Bar
for sure.
mitzvahs,
That's a fact. We want to play a
weddings.
birthday party,
Yeah.
please. If we get invited to a birthday party,
Cool.
we'd be more than glad to
Right on.
perform.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
on. And right on. As always, I'm your most humble host, Dr. I. Always telling you, stay tuned, stay connected. Much love and respect. And until next time, peace.